Hey, this is 908 with the video response to Leap Fox. 90% of the 360 library can be found on PC or other platforms. 2. You pay monthly payments for Xbox Live, but you are not getting dedicated service. What are you paying for? Lag? Will all the extra investments you have to purchase the What? With all the extra investments you have to purchase to catch up to the PS3, you still won't have motion sensing and Blu-ray. Okay, I'll start from the top. I am going there. I'll start from the top. 90% of the 360 library can be found on PC and other platforms. Yes, this is true. Part of the reason is because the PC runs Windows, and Windows is the 360 runs a modified version of Windows 2000. Not a modified version of Windows. It runs a modified version of the Xbox operating system, which was a modified version of Windows 2000. And this makes it so that any person who made a game for PC can easily transport it over to 360, bearing that there are some requirements that need to be filled out. Sorry. Yeah, so some requirements would have to be filled to get the game on 360, but it's a lot easier than it would be to bring a PC game onto PlayStation 3, bearing if you're not using a development kit like the Unreal 3.0 or 2.5, whichever they're using nowadays for 360 and PlayStation 3. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They develop games for other systems because other people have other systems and they want their formats to go everywhere. They want more money. That's simply it. I guess you're trying to say that's a reason not to get a 360. It's a really bad reason, because of the next question you just answered me. I'll show you why it's a better reason to get a 360. You pay monthly for Xbox Live, but you're not getting dedicated service. What are you paying for? I think you're a little bit misguided on what you think a dedicated server is supposed to be used for or who's supposed to provide it. Microsoft is not providing dedicated servers for other people, the developers. That's their place to provide the dedicated servers. But what Microsoft does put into the Xbox Live experience, they do have dedicated service for. The demos, the amount of demos that we get and that we're able to download, the game trailers, the community content, themes, icons, packs that you do have to pay for. Let me say this. In the time that the PlayStation 3 has been out, how many demos do you have? I really don't know. I'll have to ask my friend. Let me tell you how many we have on the Xbox Live market as it is right now. We have 102. And I'm not lying to you. Here's the number. All game demos. 102. I don't lie to people. And that is what remains. They have deleted a couple of them, because I remember Battlefield 2 being on the list and they removed it. Go figure. Yeah, so what we're paying for is content that comes in at a rapid pace. I understand that the PlayStation Network gets updates every other Thursday. Is that what it was? Or every other month Thursday or something like that? I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, that's what we're paying for. We're paying for a great service that gets updated all the time with movies, music, everything else. Yeah. Well, all the investments you have to purchase to catch up to the PS3, you still won't have motion sensing and Blu-ray. Let me tell you this, the PlayStation 3 has to play catch up as it is right now. The 360 doesn't really have to catch up as in it's a gaming system. They have different versions for gamers. As it is right now, the PlayStation 3 is targeted towards gamers who have a lot of money, and I'll say it, if you if you want to buy a gaming system and you want to dump $300 in it, you shouldn't be having qualms with about 100 more, you know? Or if you do, you shouldn't even be buying it in the first place. But lost my track. Fuck it. Next question. You still won't have motion sensing in Blu-ray. Yes, we don't have motion sensing. Doing this doesn't help at all. But remember, that's all the PlayStation can do. It can only do this, you know. And there's only so far it can go with that. You can't use it to target like you can do on the Wii. Basically, it only helps on flying games and shooters that you can use it to peek out from corners. If you want motion sensing, go to the Wii. It's a great system. Blu-ray isn't so great, my friend. Let me explain to you why. If you know what a codec is, it's how they compress and they compress content to be sent. Blu-ray uses a 10-year-old codec. That is the equivalent of, let's say the Wii just came out again, like the Wii just got released and is still using cartridges. It's exactly like that. That's why the PlayStation 3 Blu-ray disc holds 50 gigs, 50 gigs. It's because nothing is compressed. And you can argue that the games can be much bigger without being, you know, tied down by space or anything like that, and you'd be very, very wrong. Most games today can fit within 10 gigs, 8 gigs, 7, 6, depending if you map it out logically. You could get a lot of space out of 8 gigs. You could get a long game out of 8 gigs. Depends on how you map it. The Blu-ray is really bringing down the PlayStation 3. It's a very I don't even know what to tell you. It makes the system cost too much. Guaranteed, if the PlayStation 3 cost about $300, you'd see Xbox and 360 neck and fucking neck right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be accepting other text comments, video responses, open video questions. Just let me know. I'll respond as soon as possible. This is 908 saying peace.